I have been fortunate to spend the past several months shooting the Obsession Fixation 6XP as part of ArcheryTalk's 2018 hunting bow project. This bow is outfitted in a Trophy Taker Smackdown Pro Click rest and Trophy Ridge React H5 sight. The Fixation 6XP has a 32¼ inch axle-to-axle length, and other specs include a brace height of 6 inches, mass weight of 4.5 pounds, and IBO rated speed of 358 feet per second. The bow has a retail price of $999. This is the first Obsession bow I've ever had a chance to spend any quality time with, outside of a couple of arrows at the ATA show. But when I tested the Fixation at the 2018 version of the ATA show, it really left an impression on me, and I couldn't wait to get my hands on it. I'm shooting the Fixation with the draw length set to 29.5 inches and the draw weight at about 65 pounds, though you can back it down to 70 by squeezing in the limb bolts. Fit and finish on this bow was quite nice. The Mossy Oak Camo looks great, but Obsession has 14 different riser color options to choose from, along with 6 string color options and 3 cam color options. All of this allows you to get a unique looking bow straight from the factory at no extra charge. The Fixation comes in 4 different iterations this year. You can either get the bow in a 6-inch or a 7-inch brace height, and either have a fixed draw length cam or a modular draw length cam. The 6XP I'm testing is the fixed cam with the 6-inch brace height. This setup allows you to get the most performance possible out of the cam, but if you aren't 100% sure what your draw length is, I'd suggest looking into the 6M or 7M instead. Before I'd ever shot the Fixation, I was a little bit concerned with how rough the draw cycle was going to be considering its fast IBO rating. But after just a couple of shots, I realized that this bow has a nice smooth draw cycle with just the smallest dip into the valley. This does not feel like a speed bow. A bow's grip is one of the main factors for me, and the Obsession grip is quite nice. I like the mostly flat front and the grip feels good in my hand, but I would prefer the side plates to be a little more flush. I'd also consider sanding these down or removing them outright if I own this bow. Once at full draw, the wall is rock solid thanks to the limb stops. Only the shortish valley really hints at the performance of this bow. I've been very happy with how this bow holds on target. Some of that might have something to do with the bow being a little bit heavier than maybe some of the other bows I've tested this year, but I really don't feel like I need a stabilizer at all. I could shoot this bow comfortably out past 60 yards and my groups stay nice and tight. After the shot, I am noticing a little bit of vibration, despite the beefy dampeners installed right between the limbs. This is where a stabilizer might come in a little bit handy, as you can get rid of any residual vibration. Putting a basic tune on the Fixation was pretty easy, and I'm happy to report I'm not seeing any visible cam lean. That's a good thing because this bow has no yoke cable, so making any cam lean changes is going to involve moving spacers between the limbs, which is a little bit complicated. To test out the speed, I shot a 350 grain gold tip platinum pierce arrow with the Obsession maxed out at 70 pounds of draw weight and the draw length at 29.5 inches. I saw an average speed of 334 feet per second. That's great speed, but definitely a little slower than I was expecting out of a bow with an IBO rating of 358 feet per second. If you're in the market for a new hunting bow this year and are looking for a bow with really solid speed and a very nice draw cycle, do yourself a favor and go check out the Obsession Fixation lineup.